Okay. So let's start.
Yeah. And I have all of the chats open so I can kind of, be looking for chat questions and stuff. So you don't have to worry too
Do
much
I
about
need
that.
do I need to see all the comments, or
No, that's
you will?
yeah. I'll have my eye on it and I can like get stuff to you if they're asking specific questions to you
Okay.
or whatever. Yep. I'm
Okay.
looking at all of them.
I think I won't speak too much, so
Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, that's
uh,
okay.
yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Toshi is a professional. He will handle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Toshi.
Yeah, of course. I'm
So
interested to
let's
see
start.
how you play. It should be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And for everyone who's gonna be joining in, so Tolga is playing in a little bit here, and I believe you are the main narrative writer for the game. Is that?
No, you can say I think designer. Burak,
Yeah,
is it okay for
narrative
you?
designer is better for as a
Narrative
title.
designer. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Because I mean, Tolga is not writing. I mean,
Yeah.
mostly. I mean,
Oh,
he
sure.
sometimes
Sure.
he sometimes writes, but mostly. I mean, we have a writer for that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he's setting up the quests and I mean how everything is. I mean the narrative
Handled
of
on
the
the
game.
Right. So like
And-
the web of all of the things and how they like all of the quest lines, everything, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And how the written content of the game is delivered to the player overall.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Well, you can go ahead and start whenever you want.
Okay.
Looks kind of like he has headphones on, but it's just his hair, I think. I think it sounds like you're using a keyboard.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it okay?
No, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's fine. I barely heard it a tiny bit. I just mean I was just interested if you're using keyboard or controller.
Mm.
That's all I mean. I think,
Yeah.
Burak, you're also controller? Or, sorry, a keyboard?
Yeah, I normally use keyboard as well.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
do
it's
I.
more quick for us to test.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. All right. Looks good to me.
Okay.
And you don't have to tutorial if you want. You can skip the tutorial. I mean, this is your playthrough here. You could do whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if it's okay for you, I'm gonna focus on writing also,
Okay.
on dialogues, and so yeah, we will maybe need to read all of them. Not aloud, but
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Focus on writing. I mean, that's part of, you don't write the stuff, but that's, part of what you
Mhm.
do. So, and it'll be a good contrast from Burak, who
Yeah,
skips
exactly.
everything.
He made
Yeah.
a speed run of the game and
Yeah.
in 2 hours.
Yeah. But I also really liked his because it was very like focused on how to like just do things the fastest in the game, and I definitely gravitate towards that a bit. At least after my first playthrough. I think first playthrough I definitely try to make sure I, experience all of the cutscenes and the narrative and the story as much as possible. And then afterwards I'm like, all right, now it's just like break this
Enough
game.
discovery.
Yeah, yeah, now I'm just ready to like do things as fast as possible and like push the game to its limits.
So can we
Tolga is playing
start? Or...
pretty fast as well normally.
Yeah, I don't read at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I read everything on the editor's side, so
Yeah, okay. You've read it all already, so why read it again?
so can we start or?
Yeah, you can start whenever. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
It's a little bit. Oh, is the quality okay for you, Burak, or is it a little?
Yeah, I mean, maybe we can increase it a little if we can, but
Yeah, I don't think it's the resolution. I think it's like an internet thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. Okay, then I mean we have nothing to do with that.
Yeah. It should get better, I think, but we'll see. At least like all of the text, everything is crisp and clean.
Yeah, texts are
It's
clean,
interesting.
but the background is not
Yeah.
interesting, really.
Yeah, it's an encoding thing. Hey, Albus Dumbledore. Welcome to the stream. We have the narrative designer Tolga playing the game. He's just doing his thing, and me and Burak are watching, answering any questions that anyone might have.
Hello.
Actually, I should go get some water real quick if that's okay.
Sure.
Gotta stay hydrated. All right. Make sure Steam is working. Steam working? Steam's working. Okay, good.
Yeah, nice.
So one of the things that I noticed with uh almost all the games that are kind of at least like Harvest Moon-esque, like Life Sim or like Stardew Valley is another example, but those types of games they always have these essentially just like blocked off areas where it's like, oh, you can't access that yet. And it's either like a time constraint or like a quest constraint. And
Yeah.
yeah, by doing that, they kind of make it so when you start playing the game, like, oh, there's this promise of more things
Mhm.
to see later, right?
Yeah, actually, we thought about this to unlock the other zones after you complete this first introduction quest.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but we didn't have time to enable that. This was
Oh, okay.
something we had in mind. We discussed it a lot internally, actually. So it's like rewarding players uh, because they completed something, right?
Right, right. Yeah, exactly.
And also they don't get lost because I mean they have something to do and the map is huge, so I mean they can go everywhere and
Yeah, yeah.
I mean it's easy to get distracted.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, also just I don't know, just having like some sort of like something left to discover is nice. I mean, in the dream world we have that. Like oh, there's a sleeping guy, which I'm probably gonna be able to wake up and go to that part of the dream world eventually. So
Mhm.
you definitely have a lot of that going on in the dream world where like there's promise of more to go to the different
Yeah,
zones. Um, but in the real world, there's not as much of that. Um, yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting. Like, you know, oh, the club's closed right now because blah blah blah, and you know, you have to like find someone, do something, some sort of quest to like open it, or you know, yeah, just having some areas possibly blocked off could be an interesting idea. I don't know, but I mean, I know, I think the world is huge. I agree with you when you originally said like the world is like massive at this point, so we stopped adding new zones, but there was plans for more. But I
yeah,
guess if they ever were added into the game, they could be something that would not be. You have to like it's unlocked later after some things happen, like you gain friendship with people or something.
yeah, makes sense. I mean maybe after completing some quest or yeah, like you said,
Yeah.
maybe after becoming friends with people. Some we were a little bit stuck with the reasoning of it because I mean it's a city, so what's blocking you from going there?
Well, so you could have it like there's a gated community, like the richer area, I think to the left. You could say like there's a guy at the front is like, oh, like this rich guy owns the whole whatever this whole area and like he's likes to party, so you're not allowed to go in unless you have three friends with you, and so then you have to like you have to become friends with three people. You tell them to go to this party. I'm being very ambitious here and open with what I'm saying, but it's just an
Yeah,
idea. Because now I'm saying you have to have all these other mechanics where you could like go to a party. But I know that was one of the things you said as well. I think is a good idea, like being able to have like a social party or something like that. Hey Tropic, or Did, what's up? And Chem. So what does Chem LC work on? I'm not on the team. I'm not sure.
Cam, nice, Jam.
Gem. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Jam is the artist.
Oh,
Phil.
okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
One reasoning might be to lock off these areas that you were talking.
Mm-hmm.
maybe you can, say that you don't know, how to go there. So you have to learn it from someone.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you don't know the way. Like, it's kind of like a hidden path or something like that. You
Yeah,
have to learn the way. It could be like that it's only accessible through the metro and you need a special ticket. I mean, even just some games will just literally just be like, oh, like here's this random constraint, like, oh, this road's blocked right now. That's it. Like, oh, sorry, we're doing construction, road's blocked, and then you don't even know how you're gonna get there, but you know that there's something beyond that, and even just that is kind of exciting to know that you'll be able to go there at some point. You just have to keep playing the game, right?
yeah. I agree with that feeling, and yeah, we might need that.
And the thing is, there's already so many shops and places in the city, like here already, that some of these probably could have that same situation going, but.
So I guess in the beginning of the game, you would need Oaks and Jewel Street,
Yep.
and then you would unlock the park or Gateville, you would say. Probably Gateville.
Probably Gateville, yeah. Then Haven after that. Or Heaven, sorry.
I think it's probably park would be next after Gateville.
Oh, sorry, Gateville. Well, you need the park. You need the park to go to Gateville unless you're just using the metro.
Yeah.
Right. So unless you're also gonna add, is there gonna be a way from Jewel Street going east to get to Gateville? Is that gonna be a thing?
I think we can enable that. Let me check that if.
Yeah. And then, let's see. Tolga, when you set up the screen share, did you choose what resolution did you choose?
I didn't choose anything. I think it was default.
Oh, okay. Can we actually try redoing the screen share? Like you leave it and then, and when you did screen share, did you choose a screen or did you choose Circadian City, the application?
The application.
Okay, yeah, do that again, but like cancel. So like end the screen share and then do it again. It's just that the quality is kind of like muddy. So if you start screen share and it gives you the option for resolution, choose like 480p 30 frames per second. One sec, chat.
Is it okay?
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, this is much better. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
this
think
is
this
better.
is much better?
Yeah, it is a little better. It's not, the encoding isn't as muddy. I mean, it's harder to read overall, but the encoding is not as muddy, so it doesn't have... I guess now that I'm looking at the text, it's kind of not great, but...
Can you wait 1 second, please?
Yep. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, it's kind of hard, B-Rock, because especially with like the rain and stuff, the encoding with all the movement, it gets really muddy.
Yeah.
Because the internet connection is not strong at his place.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so I think this is probably best. That's hard to say. I guess it's actually more of an opinion thing.
Especially the upload bandwidths are terrible in Turkey.
Oh yeah.
Unless you have a very special connection. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would do it.
You can download, but you can't upload. He is not used to eat some donuts. Tolga, you need to eat some donuts.
Oh yeah, you need some motivation.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty conflicted. Maybe it is worse. What do you think, Brooke?
I think instead of being muddy like last time, now it's bad everywhere.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's
I know
more
what you mean.
consistent right now.
It's consistent, but it's consistently bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
But I prefer it being consistently bad, by the way.
You do. Okay. Yeah, that's where it's hard to decide. I think it's good this way. Cuz the problem is like if it looks clean on the when you had it higher and then as soon as you go outside it's like just can't see anything. So does every single NPC have a quest line right now? Like a quest you can do?
Yes.
It's crazy that every NPC has a quest. It's just like it's a lot of quests.
Every NPC has a quest line, so they have one like friendship quest and then one close friendship quest, and
my
then you have the interest quests for like the expert and master levels,
Okay.
all 26 or all for 26 of interest,
Sure, yep.
and then you have the romance quest, and then the life
Life
quests,
quest.
and then the daily quests.
Tell me about the daily quests.
Daily quests are only in the dream world right now.
Okay. Yep.
So they help you gain some red, blue, green gems.
Mm. So you can add them to your brain tree. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
They
there's
start
easily
at
over 100
more and
quests then
more.
it sounds like.
Say it again.
There's over 100 quests it sounds like. If you count
Over 100.
for 400.
Over 100.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, if you count the quest lines,
Yep.
it's probably around 100. But if you, I mean, if you count the quests like
Individually.
differently for individually for normal friendship and close friendship.
Yep.
And expert interest and master interest.
Yep.
Then it would be more than 180 maybe.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned a while back that there's like 4 romanceable characters at the moment. Like 4. Is that right?
5.
5. Okay.
Yep.
And they all have their own quest line for romancing or whatever?
Tolga,
Sorry.
you might answer that question better.
Oh, yeah, and the 5 have their own quest line for romancing, like their separate
Yes,
quests.
yes. Yeah, each one of them are special.
Okay,
special.
cool. And is there like some female and male?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So these romanceable characters in the game have preferences. I mean, they might be, you're choosing your sexuality in the beginning of the game as male, female, or other.
Yep.
So these romanceable characters might have like preferences, like they might go for male, or they might go for female and other, or they might go for
Sure.
female and male but no other.
Sure, okay. Huh. It's actually kind of crazy when you think about it. From a game standpoint, that they might have preferences and you don't know. And you might just find out that they're just not interested in you.
Yeah.
It's too real. It's too real.
Yeah, it will be even more interesting if we can increase the amount of romanceable characters in the game.
Yeah,
So like,
I think once the game is fleshed out and everyone's played it through, they're gonna want all the characters, or they're going to want many more romanceable.
yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be that'd be a tall order for sure. I mean, like even like Stardew had some, you know, it had like 5. It was now I'm going crazy. Oh my gosh, early in the morning. Was it 5 male and 5 female, or is it 10 and 10? I think it was 5 and 5. Yeah.
I don't remember, and I don't remember how it started.
I think it's 5 and 5 when it started, and then he added like 2 more, and then he added 2 more. So it's like it's getting more with the updates. He's added a few, but people just keep asking for more, of course.
I think I romanced 3 or 4 characters so far in Stardew.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You probably have gone for all of them, right?
Yep.
And you can actually do in the same playthrough, like you can break up with one and start with one another.
Okay, you're talking about Circadian. You can do that.
No,
Or
I'm
Stardew.
asking.
Oh, Stardew you can, yeah. Stardew you can divorce.
Yeah, you can marry in Stardew. Yeah.
Marry and
have the marriage
divorce.
thing,
Yeah.
We don't have marriage. We don't have kids.
You can also date multiple people and then like get a cutscene where they find out and they're upset. I have not actually had that happen though, personally.
Since we started developing this game,
Mhm.
people have been asking us if marriage is possible, if aging is possible, if having kids is possible, and we kept saying no to those. But maybe we can enable some of them in the future.
So when I was watching FG Squared stream, some of the kind people in that chat brought up some good questions. One of the main ones being from a game design perspective, how does the game punish you for just like blowing through days really quickly, right? Because one of them asked if there's bills, and I said no because it's too harsh, right?
Yeah, yeah, we don't want to punish players for that, but there is a slight punishment, and your interests and friendships are decaying very slowly.
Oh, okay. That is something then. Okay. Yeah.
But it's decaying very slowly at the moment.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
this is also kind of necessary because you might want to change your interests at some point in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good that they're decaying so that you can change.
Yep.
Because with some people you can't be friends anymore if you're locked with your interests.
Yep. Yep.
But I think we're going to add some potions in the dream world that
Oh.
will make you forget some interests
Yeah.
so that you can get new ones, you know?
That's a really good idea. That's
Yeah,
cool
so
how you can keep the real world like realistic, but then also you can use things like potions and stuff because dream world.
yeah. So I'm thinking about like an alchemy table or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be a
Some
very
kind
good
of a
idea.
late game item. So I mean,
Yeah.
you unlock that alchemy item and then you are able to forget some interests.
Yeah. I didn't realize you
So
could walk
Tolga,
up
who
that.
are you going to become friends with? Okay, homeless lady. He's
Almost
target.
there, yes.
Without any common interests.
I don't know yet. Let's check. Yeah, comics.
Do you have comics as an interest? Do you have any? Did you level comics?
No, not yet.
So let's target someone and become friends with them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Got it. Was one of your interest games? I think it was, right?
No, it was books and comics.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good.
It's not actually very good because they took
That's
a lot to develop, as they are giving a lot of other interests like drama, science fiction, fantasy, realistic history, etc.
true.
So they're giving less of the main interest.
Yeah, that makes sense. I want to become friends with Tyson.
Tyson's item in the dream world is pretty unique.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fast. When I was watching FG Squared play this game, she found this person. I was like, I've never seen this person before. It's like, what is going on? Like, where even is this? I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
This is Brooke.
Yeah, I know. I knew right away.
How was the? It was yesterday, right, or the day before? I was
Yeah.
telling you that you should increase your motivation and
Yeah,
and
yeah.
energy to perform better at work. And like in 2 seconds after, you
Yeah.
had a chat with Shapley, and he said the same thing.
Yeah, literally told me in real life and in the game within like 30 seconds of each other. It was amazing. Yeah, that's when I kicked off the indie arena booth, I think, when I was streaming on my channel.
Sorry, say it again.
That must have been when I started the stream, when I was streaming on my channel, streaming the
Oh, yeah.
game, like when I started the whole thing off.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I really wonder how Habu will play this game. I mean,
Oh
he's like
god.
a speed running. I mean, crazy speed running guy, right?
Yeah, I think me and him will just be chatting it up about all the stuff, and I'll be like, oh yeah, this is how this versus works, and he's like, well, how about this and how about this, and it's definitely a lot more analytical, and it'll be interesting.
I used to play StarCraft like he plays like Life Sims,
Yeah.
calculating everything, and
Okay. I guess, did I know that you played a lot of StarCraft? I don't know if I knew that. I don't know if we discussed that at any point, but
I
StarCraft
don't know.
1 and 2 or just 1?
I played StarCraft 1 and
Mm-hmm.
Brood Wars like maybe 6 years.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool. And so you never got into StarCraft 2?
I played it a little, but not that much.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I really liked Brood War growing up.
Because I'm playing like this kind of competitive and games that that are being played repeatedly a
Mm-hmm.
lot. I don't play that many games actually.
Yeah.
I start playing Stardew Valley, for example, and I play for 500 hours. I start playing Factorio, I played for like 600 hours. I don't know.
Right. Right.
I played StarCraft Brood Wars for 6 years. And
Yeah.
because of that, Tolga, for example, is playing much more game than I do. If we're spending the same amount of time to play games,
Right.
he's playing like 10 times more games than I do.
Okay. Well, what kind of games do you play, Tolga, normally?
Normally story-based games, but it depends. In fact, it depends on my mood.
Okay. Okay. Could you give me like a top 3 games? Would the pressure be high on that, or?
I don't know. Ori and the Blind Forest, for
Oh, okay.
example, and the
Yeah.
second one, Desperados 3.
Oh, I haven't played that.
What Remains of Edith Finch, for example.
Oh, okay. Yeah, story-based game there. Okay. Jabberwocky asked, does progress in the game ever limit access to certain areas? Like join a club prevents access to rivalry club or business. We were kind of talking about that, but that's a little bit different what he's saying. He's saying like when you join a club or become friends with someone, then you lose access to, like a rivalry or business or something.
Oh, no, we don't have that.
No, we don't have that.
Yeah.
There is
But,
no competition.
There are a few areas that get unlocked with completing some quests, like Solus is one of them, the restaurant.
Oh yeah, the restaurant. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we were actually talking about. The Jabbers. One of the first things I was talking about when the stream started was that it'd be cool to have like areas that get unlocked just later in the game, so you kind of have the sense of the feeling of like there's more to come kind of thing. Like Stardew does that with like the at the very beginning you can't go to the mine, like that area, and then you have the boulder that breaks, and then you have the spa that unlocks in the railroad area. There's tons of different areas actually, really. I mean, like way later you get the witch hut, and the sewers unlocked, and the desert, and I feel like that kind of is definitely part of the gameplay loop and a function of something to look forward to, is unlocking these different areas. And I think that this game could really benefit from something like that, but it may be a little tricky to implement with the current areas. It'd probably have to be something that's added with new areas. So right now you're just going around talking to everyone, like learn recipes and stuff, or?
Yeah, you need to chat with them.
Okay. or even a city faction like South Side versus North Side residents. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, actually, that's good. Just a good question. Is there characters that like have beefs with other characters? Like oh, like I don't like that guy, and
Yeah, there are lots of drama like that. Once you start completing the quest, you will learn about the relations in between people.
Okay, perfect. Hey, Kayla. And by the way, for everyone watching, if the quality isn't quite as good as it normally is, it's just is Tolga's playing the game on his computer, because yeah, that's how it works, and his internet isn't quite as good. So it's not your end. You don't have to try to refresh or change your quality options. It's just the stream, but everything's still you can still see the game and everything. So. Yes, good morning, Kayla, Jabberwocky, and Albus. Nice to see you guys. That noise reminded me of what Domestic Dan said, which we were talking about the transitions between dream world and real world, if there's if it's going to be that abrupt. And him and I were both kind of like, we actually liked how abrupt it is, but he was I don't know if this would just be awful in the gameplay loop experience over time, but I thought it was a novel idea regardless, which is that a few seconds before your character is going to wake up, an alarm starts beeping, and then you wake up.
Yeah.
I think it could get a bit annoying, to have the alarm every time, but it's definitely a novel idea.
It was something we thought for the first wake up in the game,
Oh, sure.
You find yourself after the tutorial and you're talking with Robert.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah.
You immediately, you switch back to real world and you start talking with your mother. And in between that, we thought about the alarm sound or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. It really kind of like makes you understand it more, the connection of what's going on, just clear. Yeah. Is there only one way to discover recipes? Just through dialogue? That was also asked in the stream today by someone else. It's slightly different.
Or you can read books about culinary.
Culinary books can unlock recipes?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And those would be more advanced recipes, I believe, right?
Yes.
Right, okay. Yeah, so reading culinary books. There's also a culinary course at the college. Could that do it as well? Or is that just to increase the interest?
I don't remember if it's giving recipes or not.
Okay.
But if it doesn't, it makes sense that it can give some recipes for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good question, Jabber. Yeah,
even if
you go.
Even if you learn some recipes, it's not possible to make them without upgrading your kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the previous streamer was like, "Oh, I wish I could just try to make recipes," because they kind of knew, like, if I put some butter and some steak, I could probably make. And it's like, yeah, but the thing is, it's really important. I really think it's important that you learn the recipes by chatting with different people, because it's encouraging you to go talk to everyone, right? And that's like the biggest thing in the game, I think, is just all these NPCs with their storylines and and you know, that's just so much content. So it's really important, I feel like. Because it can be pretty easy to just get stuck in a gameplay loop where you feel like you're just you're eating, you're working, and then you're sleepy, and you're going to dream world and just grind away, and then you eat, work, sleep, and you don't ever like go talk to people and get friends. But that's like the whole point of the game almost, you know? More diverse NPCs. Can we talk about that a bit more? We mean by diverse. I mean, there are a lot of NPCs in this game, like an insane amount.
60, around 60%.
60.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Dream NPCs, I think it came to 60
Holy
later.
crap. And for the NPCs in the city, how many about are there?
We started with 52, but is there 53 right now or more, Tolga? Do you know the number of NPC in the real world?
56, I think.
56?
Yeah.
So 56
I'm not-
NPCs. And they all have their own quest line.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I just have only seen pale NPC, pale skin. That's fair. There are some, yeah, there is some variety. But it is true, there are a fair bit of pale skin NPCs, I suppose. Any thoughts on a combat part of gameplay, perhaps fighting alligators in the sewers? Okay, yeah, so do you want to talk about this, Brooke or Tolga?
Okay, you can maybe answer that question.
You want
What
me to
do you
answer
think?
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I definitely can. So in the dream world, you can't go through right now, and it's not going to be available at early access launch for starters, just to like curb your excitement. But in the dream world, there is a gate that you can see, and the idea is you'll be able to go through that gate in the dream world, and there will be some sort of combat where you're not killing. We don't want to have killing in the game, but you'll be able to fight, or have some sort of combat mechanic maybe, and that would be only in that area of the dream world. So it is definitely something thinking about. But not in the real world. No combat in the real world. Maybe there'd be a bar fight or something. That'd be cool. Karate classes.
I don't know, do you think people would be interested in different types of sports, for example?
I think so. I mean, let's see. I remember this like incredibly old image of Circadian City where you had a basketball hoop.
Yeah. I
Um,
think there is still that basketball court somewhere in the park. No, I'm not really sure.
what?
There should be some.
I've never seen it.
No, we canceled it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We canceled that idea.
Yeah. But if the sport in some way affects their progress in the game itself, yeah, I think it'd be cool to have like little mini games and stuff. You need to defeat an NPC in some game to progress. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be like a double thing too. Let's say there is a basketball hoop, and you can use it to, increase that skill or de-stress or whatever. But it also could be used as well for like a event with an NPC where you have to, I don't know, show your worth against them in basketball to become their friend in their quest line or something like that. But
We were thinking about adding a mini game to the dart in the
yeah,
Brooke bar, if you remember.
yes, darts for the bar would be good. Chess in the park. I feel like you have to have that.
Chess in the park is another one. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's happening.
Mm,
Chess in the park.
But how can you make the mini game of chess like, making it real? Like it wouldn't make sense. Some kind of abstraction is needed, and
Yeah.
I'm not really sure how to make it good.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think if it was literally
I'm open
just
to ideas. I'm open to ideas there. If someone from the community or anyone from the team comes up with a cool idea,
yeah,
I think we can implement it.
cool. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think it's good to not literally just make it chess. I think that would be. I mean, it's like, well, I could just play like, actual chess with like a chess game somewhere. Like, I always found when there is games where they literally just put the actual game in it. Like for example, if you played My Time at Portia, there was Go,
Mhm.
like literal Go, exactly Go, in the game. I don't know if you've played.
Actually, I played My Time at Portia, but I haven't seen the Go part.
Yeah, it was in the park, which is like behind, like the mayor's building a bit with this old
I
guy.
think I missed that point, maybe.
Yeah. Jabberwocky says, set up the board in a way where the player needs to make a few correct moves to win. Okay, and then you would keep all of the same chess rules. That could be one way to go about it. I think it could be kind of interesting to essentially just make like a simpler version of chess where there's a few, the pieces respond a bit differently. I always find it, in games where they have a mini game which is mimicking a real one, I think it's interesting when they kind of like change it up and keep it simple so it's not something that, is like too hard to master, but it's also then not hard to design. I think that the end of a chess game could also...
I didn't
Okay,
quite understand his proposition. Where do you see that, by the way?
Oh, it's all in the Twitch chat is where Jabberwocky and Julio Day is. Yeah.
Okay, I joined Twitch too now.
Okay. So Jabberwocky said, set up the board so you have to make a few correct moves to win. So basically, like, you would play the mini game and it would already be like far along in a chess match, and you only need to make like 2 or 3 moves to checkmate or something like that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So you see the board, but you make the like, oh, yeah,
You-
it might make
yeah.
sense actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would be, for example, pretty easy to set up a board, and then like a dialogue option, you choose one of the 3 possible moves, for example.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That is a
And
good
then
point.
if you choose the correct move for like 3 times consecutively, you win the game.
Yeah, that is a good way to go about it, because now you're not actually just putting chess in the game straight up, and its complexity is lower for people, so it's kind of just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
But I mean, it won't be repetitive, so after some point you would get the same boards again and again. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's okay though. I think keeping scope small, like what you just described, it would be easy to implement something like that, and keeping the scope small would make it so that, I think with mini games within Circadian like this, I think it'd be better if it's just kind of meant to be a cute little thing you can do a bit, not something you spend hours on, right? Like, oh, cool. There's like this mini game. I wonder what other mini games are in there. Oh, there's this dart mini game as well. You know.
I mean, there are games that I was lost in the mini game part of.
Yeah. What's an example of that? I'm trying to think.
I was playing poker, for example, in Red Dead Redemption.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Or if you remember the old Might and Magic series.
Might and Magic, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I might be too old.
No,
I was playing them.
I
like,
did play them, but I don't remember any mini games. But
there was this card mini game that's called Archmage or something. I played that game a lot with him.
okay. I mean, yeah, I think you can have mini games where you can put a lot of time into them if they're, you know, well designed, and but the thing is you have to put a lot of man hours into them as well, right? And you have to be careful not to put so much time into a mini game that it's like, well, wait, what we have to, you know, we should probably put time into the game too, not the mini game. But I know like Final Fantasy games always have like, well, not always, but usually have a card game with them as well.
And Witcher had that
Yeah.
Gwent thing going on in the game.
Yeah.
People were collecting cards and playing the game.
Yep. And Stardew Valley had the arcades.
Yeah.
Journey of Prairie King, and yeah, he actually in a later update he updated the cart game because it was a little basic, and he made it like a lot more challenging and added multiple levels and music and all sorts of stuff.
Card game in which
The
game?
cart, it's like a rail. You're in like a mine cart, and it's a side scroller.
Oh, I haven't seen that game, I guess.
You have seen it or haven't?
I know the game in Stardew Valley where you were shooting some,
Yep.
upcoming like alien creatures, and you were like a cowboy.
Yeah, that's Journey of the Prairie King, and then the other one was like Junimo Kart.
Oh yeah, right. When you say the name,
It's less memorable than Journey of the Prairie King, but he made it much better, so now it's better. It's hard though. I guess Journey of the Prairie King was kind of hard too. Oh, espresso.
So what to do with all these different types of donuts and coffees?
Wait, you just use espresso and now you're going home to sleep? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
What's the deal here? What?
No,
Oh, you're gonna read.
One, yeah. And then I will go to sleep.
Okay.
He's role playing here. Come on.
Yeah, he's role playing. Well, actually, I don't know if it's a good idea to just chug some espresso and then go to sleep, but I don't think that's gonna work out very good for you.
Not everybody has to play like in optimum.
Well, actually, now that I do say that, there are people that I know in real life who drink caffeine to go to sleep. It actually puts them to sleep.
I don't think it's putting them to sleep.
Well,
but
yeah.
when people are addicted to caffeine,
Yes.
and I mean they are relieved. I mean their stress level is reduced after after getting rid of that addiction.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah.
And then they go to sleep.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. But the way they described it was they drank coffee so that to help them go to sleep, you know.
Yeah,
and I believe them.
They're addicted to coffee.
Yeah, they're addicted to coffee. Yes. So maybe that when you get addicted to coffee in this game, that's gonna happen too. I don't know. No. Oh man. Thinking about adding addiction. Oh, it's already in the pipeline.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It will come up pretty soon.
Yeah, and not just for caffeine and alcohol, but also for sugar, which is honestly more of a addiction problem than. Yeah, I mean, sugar is addictive, and it is like a big issue, especially here in the States. Oh my gosh. Ham and cheese addiction? No.
Actually, it's pretty easy to set those addiction stuff and um, other features like that to the game, but what's the hardest part is to show them properly in the UI.
Yeah. Letting the user
How are you
know.
going to communicate that with the player? I mean, how you make sure that people understand what's going on.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. You have the bars, but you can't add that information can't be really put there. I guess there could technically be like a little icon that's like, uh-oh, something, is wrong, and then you look in your menu and see that. But
Yeah,
but you shouldn't you're right though. You shouldn't have to open your character menu to find out that you're addicted to something. I feel like it should be a little bit more obvious than that. Like a little debuff icon somewhere or something.
yeah, maybe on below the date and time thing,
Yeah.
we can list the modifiers
Yeah.
you have as icons, and then when you go to the when you go to the character menu, you see them in detail.
Yep. Only that's exactly what Stardew does. So,
Yeah.
and a lot of other
What
games, I
type
guess.
of modifiers you can have in Stardew?
Coffee, like for speed. Oh my God, there's so many. Oh man, there's so many. I'm trying to think, but I can't think right now. But no, I agree with you. I think like a little debuff icons or buff icons for the modifiers is a good idea. Tolerance bar that makes items less effective. Is there a log that players can review for NPC dialogue? Say, example, a character takes a month-long break from game sessions. They want to review what happened.
No, we were talking about that yesterday, I guess. There is no way to read the dialogue you missed in the game. That's one thing I'm not really happy of, but it would complicate the UI pretty much if we try to add that somewhere. What do you think? I mean, is there any game that handles that well, or?
I mean, I feel like you just add a tab for dialogue history, but
Yeah, we have this quest history kind of thing, so you can see the summary of what happened there,
Yep.
but you can't see the exact dialogue what happened. I mean, you can see the exact dialogue you had with someone.
Yeah, I think that's actually good enough. I mean, I think that's what most games do. And that is a place where you can review what happened a bit.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer when you, for example, press space a double time instead of when you were going for only one,
Yeah.
and you miss one part of the dialogue,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then you can't go back, and I mean, you don't know what the guy was saying.
Yeah, games don't really allow you to do that. I will say, what is it, like visual novels? That's a common thing, though. Where you can go back. That's like
Yeah,
one of the only games scenarios I can think of where it's like very easy to just like, oh yeah, you can like go back a text if you want, or go forward to the next choice, which is interesting because that's a visual novel game thing that they all do.
we were thinking of a feature if you exit a dialogue in between, I mean, before it's completed, when you come back to the dialogue, so you see the dialogue from the start. So you can do that maybe to, you know, to see some missed dialogue. But
Yeah.
this doesn't work every time. If it's the, for example, last screen of the dialogue, this doesn't work.
Oh, okay. 1 second. Sorry. All right. Oh, and Don B here in Twitch chat says game looks amazing. Looking forward to release. Yo, what's up? Jabberwocky, can you customize the user interface in any way that might be closer to a 1.0 consideration?
No, we don't have it yet, but hopefully we will enable modding for that as well, so that that will be possible. But I can't promise that if the game goes very well, this is one of the goal we have in mind.
Is to modify the UI again?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
enabling modding for UI as well.
Oh, right. Yeah, modding for that. Yeah. Which, speaking of which, I'm modding now, I guess while I'm watching here, I can actually just load up the documents because I've already seen how you can do it now.
I'm gonna be back in 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yep. At least scaling or moving the bar locations around would be nice without modding. That is a good point. I'm gonna mention that to Brock when he gets back. Being able to, I mean, that's could be easier said than done, right? But I know someone and that brings up a thought, which was that some people are asking if there's gonna be a streamer mode where it like some of the UI is in a different spot. And I suppose right now, like, the bottom left corner is good for streamers to put their camera. I normally put mine bottom right, but I can move it to bottom left for this game. Yeah, Don B here. Was there any thought of having a nightmare world, either randomly triggered or bad experience in the real world? I mentioned this as well because I thought it would be fantastic. Like, I imagine your energy runs out because, like, you see Tolga's energy is getting low. It's the bottom left of those bars. If it like got to 0 before you got home or something, you just pass face down onto the concrete and then you have a nightmare or something. It'd be so crazy. That'd be so crazy. But yeah, there's nothing like that right now. There is like a gate in the dream world that goes to that is not. It's not ready yet, but we're planning on doing it a little bit after early access, where you can go through and there'll be some combat there. But I still don't think that'll be a nightmare. Although actually, I could ask Burak what maybe some ideas for that if it's going to be more. I don't think it's going to be very nightmarish, but it better be very, you know, fantastical and crazy and loopy. Yeah. Speaking of streaming, Twitch integration. Any ideas might include Twitch audiences, random NPCs walk around that can't really interact with, but they name Twitch subscribers? I'm sorry, was Brooke here for a second? Was that? Yeah, that is such a good idea. And, yeah, that's such a good idea, Jabber. Get back to you on that one. Okay, Burak, we have a question for you. It's a good one.
Wow, what's it?
So, talking about streaming, and Jabberwonky's asking about potential Twitch integration to include Twitch audiences, like a random NPC walking around but can't interact with, just like the name of the people following or watching, subscribing or whatever.
So what kind of Twitch integration you need to do that? You have any experience with other games?
Yeah, I mean I haven't done Twitch integration for Stardew, but I have someone that I know that did a mod where they did Twitch integration for Stardew, and it's quite easy. Where they just set it up where you send bits and then like slimes would spawn, or a bomb would drop, something like that. It's pretty easy to integrate Twitch API. Yeah, it's actually pretty easy to do, but it's more of an idea of what you'd want to do with it in the game, right? So, like random NPCs walking around. I suppose you could do. I'm not sure what other ones would be good.
It would be interesting. I mean, but need some work to do, I guess.
Yeah, so you'd have to have someone that would have to look into it.
We actually have some random NPCs that are not the same with the ones that you can talk and you can interact with. They are just extras in the game.
Oh, okay.
Like the guy popping up from the sewer, for example.
Yeah.
We're going to add them very soon to the game, and maybe like having a Twitch integration for that actually is a good idea. But
I actually think so. Yeah.
I'm a little bit afraid of the work that it can bring.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Especially if then if something goes wrong, then it's always scary because a network thing could have like unforeseen bugs. It's just like annoying. But no, there's a lot of like very small indie games that have Twitch integration.
Yeah, and the game doesn't have any network features, so it can also be difficult at that point as well. But maybe, for example, when we will enable the co-op thing, that we want to enable at the end of the early access, that can be added maybe together or maybe a little bit after that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I like the idea though.
Yeah, I think it's a really good idea. And furthermore, I mean, in an ideal world, you could have a Twitch extension, like a panel builder stream, where you can, anyone who's watching can make their own Circadian City character. So it's essentially just the character creation menu in a Twitch extension panel on the stream directly.
Yeah, you can even do that.
And then they could, see their character walking around. That is technically possible.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that really would.
And carrying advertisements. You're raising the how do you call this?
The bar is getting raised.
Yeah, you're raising
second.
the bar here.
It's really cool to talk ideas, so I appreciate it, Jabber. Oh, yeah, and then another thing was like a basic like UI customization, like being able to move stuff around. I don't know if that could be something that could be added in the future too. A lot of features here to add. But essentially just means like, would it be possible to, move the clock to the left side or the right side or.
Let me add this to the ideas part of the roadmap
Yeah.
so that we can evaluate later on.
Yeah. It would be cool, like for me, for streaming, I would probably move the moodlet bars to the left side of the screen so I can have my face on the right, but as it stands, I can do a horizontal flip on my face and then put it in the left corner.
So yeah.
So you friends with? Oh, he's close. Okay. Oh, Twitch integration. Yeah.
So you can actually vote for those features as well.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's what we want to do during early access. There are some cool ideas that we want to implement, and I'm sure there will be some cool ideas coming from people as well. So we will ask people to vote, and we will go for the most voted option.
Okay, yeah. That sounds very much like Eco. Which you really need to play, by the way, Burak. When you finally finish however many hundreds of hours you play on your current game.
Sorry, say it again.
A game that you need to try at some point is Eco. I think you would like it from a game perspective and also like a game design perspective too. It's kind of crazy what they've done with Eco.
How do you write eco?
How do you?
IKO or
Oh, EK or ECO. ECO.
ECO?
Yeah.
Game.
It is a decent amount like Minecraft or I would say modded Minecraft more, but it's you have a world where you have 30 real life days to meaning real life days, like 24-hour days. You have 30 or like a whole month to save a planet from having a meteor hit it, and you have to work together with friends. So it's all server based. So you can have like a community, and it's actually also meant to be used for like classrooms. It's like a group of like 20 to 30 people in the classroom. And everything that people do in the world, you essentially have to tech up. Like you have to go through, a whole tech tree from basic log cabins to, an industry so that you can create the technology to make these lasers to take down the meteor. But the catch is that if you are not careful, you can destroy the planet with ecological problems that arise before you even save the planet. Like if you deforest too much, then the animals that are living in the forest their populations will go down, and then the whole, their species will die off. Same with like farming wise, like you could have you can get a bunch of wild tomato seeds and get a farm going, but if you're not careful, like if the wild population goes down to 0 and you don't have you can totally screw things up, and so everyone has to be mindful of that.
Okay, I just added that to my wish list now.
Yeah. Oh, you'll like it. It's yeah.
You sold me.
Yeah. And it's also it's ends up actually being a lot of a social experiment. I did it on my stream, and everyone in my community is very nice. And by the end of our stream server with everyone in the community, there was a lot of arguments and headbutting and politics, because you can also, like, people can run for president to make laws so that, you can have a law like, hey, you can't cut down trees that are within the city limits. So then, because else anyone's going to walk outside their house and say, oh, I need wood, and they're just going to cut down the nearest trees they find, and then all the trees in the city are gone. So you can put laws in place so they can't do that. Yeah, there's just there's a lot of interesting things that happen with that.
And it's a single player game, or
No,
you
it's
play with
all
other people?
you could technically play single player, but it is like highly recommended. It's designed for multiplayer.
I see.
Yeah, and it does scale based on number of players, so you could play with a group of 4 or 5, but it's honestly made for groups of 15 to 25, I would say, or even more. Hey, Biokin and Punisher. Hello. Yeah, and then one last thing I'll say is that all of the materials in the game, like logs, stone, dirt, you can't carry stacks of this stuff. You can only if you use your shovel to pick up dirt, you can only carry 1 cubic meter of dirt at a time, and so you have to have carts at the beginning, and then later on cars and trucks, trains to transport them. And to transport them, the ground is uneven because it's a planet, and
I wonder the quest of the homeless lady, by the way.
Sorry. Yeah, that's a good point. Please stop me. Wait, no, she won't go back there. No time for that. The church. So this was the start of the quest, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. Thanks for stopping me. I got a little caught up. Hey, Asoric. She made them.
Can you make the reading for us?
Yeah,
Toshi?
I can read it, but yeah, he can stop. If you stop and you share screen and change it back to 720, it will be easier to read. She went as far as calling it revelation. Tried to warn her, she shouted and left. Anyway, we cleared her room and put all of her stuff in a box in the attic. But that place is such a mess. You can have the box next Friday, or any Friday after next Friday. On Friday. This is the first time I've seen something that's says on Friday, on a certain day. Huh. Interesting.
I'm not really sure that we can do that right now.
Yeah, if there's no scheduling system, then yeah.
So probably he will leave the zone and come back, and
Yeah, that's what I'd expect as well. NPCs change location.
or maybe he would need to go to Dream World and come back. I don't know.
No, we can check if it's Friday or not.
Yeah.
There's no problem with that.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Jabberwonky's asking about NPCs changing locations, so it's going to be part of the scheduling system. So when the scheduling system is in place, then they will,
I think the scheduling system will start with some places being closed at certain hours of the day, and then the next step will be the characters will fade out and fade in other places, and then the next step will be they will be moving from that place to the other place.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah. That's intermediary step. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving,
I
yeah,
guess, I
moving
mean,
would be nice in the end because it feels so cool to have a city where they're,
yeah,
walking place to place. I mean, that really makes it alive. But
Yeah.
obviously very complicated. I get that. The Stardew Valley, they had to redo that. He had to redo that entire system. But
So it's Sunday, and we need to come back at Friday, so we will need to wait another 5 days.
yeah, I could do some
No,
sleeping. I mean, not that we're gonna, yeah, could do that, but
Hmm.
that's okay. We still have a half hour of stream time left for Tolga here to play, so I think we're all right.
Back to Eco, by the way.
Oh yeah,
The concept, I mean, such a concept I'm hearing for the first time. I'm really interested to playing it out. I'm going to try that.
yeah, you definitely should.
Once I'm done with Circadian City, I guess.
Yeah, maybe stay focused. But yeah,
Currently,
it'll be
I'm only
good.
playing games that I already know, and I'm trying to get myself to sleep.
Yeah, using it as to fall asleep. That makes sense. Yeah, and it actually isn't out yet. It's early access. And like I said, they're using a Trello board and a roadmap and having people vote on stuff. So, yeah.
Cool. I don't know if we talked about Graveyard Keeper before. Have you played that game?
Yeah, so I played it on this stream on Circadian City with
Yeah,
Loki.
you played it on Steam, though. Yeah, right.
And
I haven't. Played that,
yeah, have you played it? I assume you have.
Yeah.
Okay.
I played it for like maybe 50 hours, but I mean, it was
Yeah.
a very buggy version. I played in the beginning of, I mean, it didn't start as an early access game, but the first versions they released were very buggy.
Yeah, I'm in the same
That
boat.
donkey,
Yeah, I did.
that donkey wasn't coming at all.
Oh no! Oh yeah, I just
and I
have the
mean,
donkey
you can't.
coming.
Yeah, and when it doesn't come, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
And then they fixed it, and I played a bit more, but I couldn't complete the game, I guess, because of some another bug. But I liked the
Yeah.
game. I really liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too. I think I don't think I ended up getting all the way through it as well. But I was thinking about it recently. After I did that stream with Loki, I was like, oh, I should really play through this again.
Yeah, normally, I mean, it really frustrates you to when you invest so many hours to a game and you can't complete it because of a bug. But even then, I mean,
Whoa!
How did you get the
How
mac
did
and
you
cheese?
get that?
Because I had chat with a homeless lady and she told me how to do that.
But we were doing that for days, and they were they kept giving us the third recipe. What was that?
Classic breakfast.
Yeah, classic breakfast and classic breakfast.
Yeah.
You should do more chat. That's the only way. So
Okay, cool.
Wow, mac and cheese. Jabberwocky asks, are there quest lines that involve more than one NPC interaction? To complete main quests, you need to complete other NPC subquests. Tolga, you want to answer that one?
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Yeah, so are there quest lines that involve more than one NPC interaction?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Almost all quest lines
Yeah.
requires interaction with more than one NPC.
Back in El Dorado.
since did you realize, Toshi, by the way, you don't have to buy much donuts after a point if you're going if you're reading books, and I mean books are your interest, then your motivation is always on
Yeah,
top.
I did. I noticed that because
Yeah.
it happened to Flera. And
Yeah,
so,
because I mean
yeah,
it's giving you a few days of motivation.
yeah,
So when you keep reading every day, you usually don't make it below 100%.
yeah.
So it might need some balancing, because I think this is too easy to keep at 100 all the time with this.
Yeah, yeah. I think it would be good to see all of the things that are being affected by that too, because it would be good, at least somewhere, even in the menu, where it's like, oh, your motivation is higher because of the book you read 2 days ago, and it has a cooldown until it, like, here's the amount of time until it goes back down.
Yeah, I mean we would need to see that in character UI in the logs.
Yeah, that's okay though, as long as, you know, you can find it somewhere. Because I
Yeah.
kind of just need to see it once so I have an aha moment. Because else it's like I'm asking you, the developer, if this is how it works. Otherwise, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the thing I was telling you. I mean, adding one feature is simple, but making it understandable with players is more difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean,
You don't
UI
have
design is definitely like underappreciated a lot of times, you know.
Did you realize Tolga's abuse?
No, what are you doing?
Let me show you.
He's seeding trees, one next to another,
Okay.
and he is using axe to hit all of them at once.
Oh.
So
Okay.
he's, you know,
That's interesting.
so he can mass produce wood.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of need to, because so you need to sell right now in the dream world. So the happiness modifier or moodlet in the bottom right bar or whatever, what are some things that's gonna be affected by, and
Affected by happiness is relationships, so you can earn friendships and romance much faster.
if you're happy? Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what are some things that like negatively affect happiness?
There are no negatively.
Or I mean, like, how does
affecting
it go
things.
down and
Yeah.
up? How does
But
it go
I
down?
was
Up?
thinking about the idea eating raw food, decreasing motivation thing,
Yep.
and I think we can enable that soon, because that was a good idea.
Yeah, that is a good. It is a good idea. So he's saying that if you eat raw foods, you can get a little bit of hunger out of it, but it's gonna decrease your motivation.
Yeah.
And so that way you have a trade-off, but you have an early game way to do that, because people are asking about, like, I just want to eat this block of cheese or this bread so I can get a little bit of hunger.
Yeah, we can make a warning when you eat. That, I mean, I really don't want to eat this or raw.
Right.
You can see a monologue.
So Don B here says work lowers my happiness. Yeah. So would working at Benner and Flair lower the happiness meter eventually?
Work lowers work increases stress,
Okay.
but work lowering happiness might be an interesting feature. I don't know how to do that, but it's worth thinking more about it.
Yeah. I mean, so what would lower it and raise it right now? I know it doesn't lower and raise right now, the happiness, it just stays where it's at, but what would What would it look?
Completing and advancing in life quest is a way to increase happiness.
Okay.
And also, when you're expert at something in an interest, like making cooking or maybe, I mean, comics, when you try to increase that interest even more, you start getting happiness.
Okay, yeah.
Because you can't get any interest more of it.
Oh, that makes sense. And then how could it go down?
For a short burst of happiness, like in sugar or coffee giving you energy, alcohol gives you a short burst of happiness.
Okay. No, I mean like how how would the bar like go down? Like, is there anything that causes it to go down? You're like, oh no, I need to get my happiness up.
It comes back to standard, like in motivation.
Okay. Yeah. So the motivation and happiness bars kind of like default to 50%. I
Yeah.
believe is how you're describing it. Okay.
So whatever you do, it's temporary.
Right.
You don't
Yeah.
increase your happiness for like ever.
It'll always end up going back to stable 50%, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Jabberwocky asks, this is a good one. Inventory management user interface would be possible to make the movement of inventory between personal container and storage with a key press or mouse click or whatever, without the movement of the cursor between containers. I think I know the answer to this, but I'm gonna let Brooke answer why that is that way. If you caught that question.
I think we enabled that last week, but it's not in the build yet.
Oh, so it is gonna be okay.
There must be a key. I mean, we were working on that. I mean, one of our programmers, Ömer, was working on that last week, but I need to check that out. What happened? Maybe there was a problem, or maybe it already is there.
Okay.
But that was something we were thinking on.
Sweet. There you go.
So you're talking about like batch switching items, like I mean, putting like all 20 of them to your inventory immediately without selecting and
Dragging,
putting
yeah.
to the
Yeah. Just like transfer between inventory with a single button.
Yeah, for chest and in for chest and inventory things, we want to enable that, but probably it won't be possible for trade.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. I think trading, you kind of want to have that, and that's where the kind of issue is from a design standpoint. Then you have two different systems. It's like, oh wait, why can't I do that? It's like, oh, I have to drag it, or not, you know. So right now it's all the same. For trading,
the reason we don't enable this for trade is that you can make mistakes and there is no going back.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I kind of like the idea of you grab it and then you move it to your inventory for trading. But for definitely for moving things in a chest quickly, it would be really nice to just dump it quick or grab it quick or whatever. Fluffy pumpkins. So what are these fluffy pumpkins going to be for here? You're just planting the...
Pumpkins are good for feeding animals.
Okay.
So he's probably trying to feed Edgar.
Oh, right. Okay.
To get the dung.
Yeah. And now food items, energy items, any sort of items here that you're eating or whatever, are you going to have like the exact amount of hunger or motivation that it increases? Or is it you want it to be kind of not fully transparent.
What do you mean? So they're giving the same amount every time you eat them, or
Yeah,
is
they
it
give you the same.
randomized?
No, not randomized. I just mean like the way that they're labeled. Like if I look at an item like, oh, this hot dog gives me 17 hunger or 20 hunger or and this much motivation, or you want it to be more kind of like you don't know and you just try things and oh, I can see my bar went up a lot or a little, but you don't know the exact numbers of things.
We don't put that information as a string on the description.
Yep.
Because of the reason that it might change with some modifiers. So it can not be true. No, maybe it says 60 there, but it's giving 90 because of a modifier you have.
I see. Yes. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, it's Friday now.
It's Friday. Woo.
Cool.
Oh,
What's up?
It's dark. It's dark, so you can see, or what?
no, I need to eat something, so
Oh,
yeah.
good catch. Yeah, good catch. I would have went and talked to him, be like, "What's wrong?" Oh, shoot. Here's the box, a bit dusty. There you are. You have her gratitude. Oh, right. She's saying that. I'm like, what is going on here? Even her comic books are in here too. Okay. Hey, here comes an idea. There's a shop at Gateville buying comics. Take these to them and bring back the money. Oh. She should stay low. She shouted at too many people on the street. They think she's crazy. Hi, hi, hi. Yeah, you could be right about that, Jabber. Yeah, that's a good point. The Gates of Ankara. This is the worst comic series in history. Tell me it values for nothing? No, it is a love-hate legend. It is high value. But yours not complete. The 28th issue is missing. If you find the missing issue, we will buy them full. Corporate policy. Ask the lady if she knows about the 28th issue. So here you can see the quest line kind of unfolding a bit. And I've noticed that the quest lines generally, a lot of the people that the quest line like that has you go to generally share the same interest. Is that like fully intentional or?
yeah, it's intentional.
Okay, that's cool. Ah, silly of her. She once gave an issue to this Barbe Bella. She still might have it. It's worth a try. Please ask Bella if she has the 20th issue.
So if you don't know who is Bella, you can look here. And
Right. Yeah. And that list
it requires
is...
It requires you to have talked to her before.
Yes, exactly. She has... Okay, ask about the 20th issue. Remember that silly comic? But I can't remember where I put it. But Chippa might know. Chippa? Chippa, your roommate? No love, Chippa is my dog. She used to bring me everything I want. But after losing her teddy bear, she has isolated herself. I fear she's gotten a little depressed. Lost her precious teddy bear at Carrot Park near the pond. Somewhere under the bridge. Find teddy bear. She will find the 20th comic book issue.
So Tolga knows
Yes.
where he exactly hid that teddy
He knows
bear.
exactly where to go. Easy. Cheers, love, Chippa. We'll find 20th issue, and you can accompany it to me tomorrow. Count on that. Okay,
So it's next day yet?
it's next day. Chippa was so happy to have her teddy bear back. Found issue 28. The Gates of Ankara at once. Love it. Or enjoy it, love, sorry. Found 20th, congrats. Money's in the envelope. I'm not gonna tell us how much money it is. Here's where you give the choice to open the envelope and take the money and screw over the homeless lady. No, that'd be awful. Heaven.
Where are you going to heaven?
Where are you going to heaven?
As a reward, I will buy TV
Oh, you're gonna
for
use
my.
you can use the envelope to buy a TV.
He's spoiling himself.
I earned it.
Might think to add some fruit trees in the park. On the rare occasion you give something, you can go shake it. Okay, that's not a bad idea. It's actually not a bad idea. She gave you a 70s progressive rock group space hair. Oh, so I assume that's a comic book.
No, it's a LP.
It's an LP. Yep.
What's an LP?
Long play. Like a
Movie?
like a music disc, but when you play it on the gramophone or the pickup.
A long play
It's-
vinyl record. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
So that was the end of the quest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that should have been the one.
Mm-mm.
Does she end up doing anything with the money that we can see, or
Sorry.
does she end up doing anything with the money? Like she buys an apartment or something, and then
We
not
don't know
homeless.
that.
Okay. Yeah, it's true. We don't want to spoil anything. All right. Actually, this is a pretty good stopping point here in a moment, because it's almost
Yeah.
time for the next
2 minutes
person.
to next person,
Yeah.
and we finished the quest. Another quest. So every playthrough, we're finishing a quest.
That's good. That's good.
Except mine.
Oh yeah, and mine.
Yeah.
We both failed. Oh man.
Okay then.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for playing, Tolga.
Thank you.
And yeah, we have next person ready. So yeah.
So we will have Tolga again during PAX Online maybe,
Mhm.
and he will do us another quest.
Yeah. Time you choose the NPC and I play.
Yeah. Well, you know all the NPCs, so cool. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna end it now. See ya.
Okay. Bye.
All right. And now I'm gonna call the next person.
Hello?
Hello.
What's up?
Hey.
All right, hold on. I hear massive echo. I need to mute the stream.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
All right. I'm gonna add some to the call, and this might actually like. Oh wait. Okay. I'm sending you a friend request first before I can add someone, because like we're not friends, I guess, right now.
Okay.
And then I can add someone to the call.
All right, cool.
Okay.
I just accepted it.
Okay, cool. And now this is probably gonna boot us out of the call and put us in a new one, which is fine. All right. And then when you have the game open, you can just put on screen share, and then we're good to go.
All right, sweet. Let me.
Hey there.
Hello.
Hello, Gabe. Is that you?
Yes, this is me.
Nice.
And then I will put down your Twitch channel too on the text here. Which Twitch channel is the exact wording of it, just so make sure I say it right.
So it's twitch.tv/offlinerocker.
Line rocker with there's no underscore. I know that, but I'm
There's
just making sure. Okay.
Right. No
It'd be
underscore.
tragic if I like messed it up.
So you knew each other before, or?
Yes,
Uh,
actually. Well, I shouldn't say. Yeah, you can answer.
Oh, I didn't hear the question because the volume was deafening me.
Oh, okay.
What did he ask? Or what did you ask?
I was asking if you knew each other before.
Oh yeah, so I've watched Tucci or Spencer's stream for quite some time now. So kind of. I've known him through chat. I don't know if that really counts.
It counts. It counts. But I suppose this is our first time talking, so.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
nice. I'm happy I was the mediator for this.
Yeah, man. Pretty cool.
So Burak, who
uh,
you're talking to, is the lead designer of the game, so he knows pretty much everything. If we have any questions about the game as you play, so
Okay, cool. I guess I'll just start playing then, and
yeah,
we'll just go from there.
let me get it up on the screen. Oh, you do have it going or failed?
It is ultra wide. I don't know if that's going to be an issue. with the
Actually,
resolution.
domestic
we fixed,
Dan the same
yeah.
thing. So I
we
think
fixed about the issues about ultra wide. Only in the dream world the background is missing a little and a few other small problems, but
Okay.
Yeah.
no big deal.
although I can't get your stream, your Discord screen share is not working for me. Is it working
Oh,
for
it's
you,
not.
Lord? Is it working for you, Burak?
Sorry, say it again.
Is the his Discord screen share working for you?
I don't see anything right now. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I wasn't working.
Let me. I'll just restart it and see if that.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are you from?
See anything now?
I see your screen.
What?
Do you see the game?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, I'm
Sushi.
gonna leave the call and rejoin.
Okay.
Okay.
Of course, it's just my end. One sec, guys. The titles from 2 streamers ago. Should be the last streamer. Okay, now I see the game. I will update the title though. Okay. Okay, we should be good to go. Can you guys there? Uh-oh. Now I've done something. Hello? Hello? Oh boy. Okay, okay, now I can hear you guys. And now I can watch the stream. Perfect. All right. All good.
Sweet. All right. All right. So we're all set then.
We are all set. And
All right,
yes,
cool.
Don be here. If you've been watching a while, then you have to refresh to change the Twitch title. Classic Twitch. Never fixed that issue.
Classic Twitch. Jeff Bezos. What are you doing?
What are you doing? He doesn't have enough money, so can't
Yeah.
fix it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna update
Alright,
the
cool.
titles. And yeah, you can hop in whenever. This is the demo, so you'll have like 2 full days in the game. So, but take your time because
I suggest you not to work because I mean working takes a lot of time and
that's true.
gives you little money.
Okay.
So try to spend your money on useful things and
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Spend my money on useful things. Is that what you said?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
your favorite interest, which you'll get to after you make your character here at the bottom, they will
Oh, I see.
you spend money on your interests, and then you can gain friends.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah. But you can't.
Alright, let
It's
me,
really hard to become friends with people if you don't have a shared interest that's leveled up.
Got it. All right, that guy looks pretty cool. What is oh, his hat. Okay. Hat, hair, head, face. Okay, very cool. What is this oh, is this color?
That is color. For any of those options, you can change the color.
Oh, nice. Okay. And then society.
There's a lot of interest.
Coding, perfect. Coding and
should I rename realistic to modern maybe after
Yeah.
our,
Yeah.
it,
I was about to ask what that meant.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, okay.
And conspiracy. Can I be a conspiracy theorist in this game?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, let's do. I'm a conspiracy theorist programmer.
Oh my god.
I won't skip the tutorial.
Yeah. Look at this widescreen. It's beautiful.
All right. This looks
Ultra
really
wide.
good on my monitor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a tiny bit of missing thing on the right and
I see. Right. and left.
Yeah.
Very, very slightly.
I didn't even notice till you said that.
Yeah. Yeah, believe it or not, you're not the first person we've done this stream with who has widescreen or ultra
Yeah,
wide.
I guess it's becoming more and more common.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it though. Like when I was buying it, I didn't think about. Oh yeah, like streamers can't use ultra wide, or
Yeah.
they can't run games in ultra wide resolution.
Yeah, I mean,
Just,
Domestic Dan does it anyway. He just has like the bottom section is where his webcam and some other stuff is, and he,
Oh,
he
yeah,
plays
okay.
ultra wide. Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
guess you could
realized
do
the
that.
problem with Norina, I guess.
yeah, and Arena as well. I think hers was a 4K monitor was the problem.
I
Oh,
think.
Yeah.
But we fixed it after Norina played the game.
Yep. Yeah.
So I mean, there are some a few problems with ultra wide, but not as much as the time she played.
Yeah.
all right, gotta go get this luggage. So what did you guys? Is this like a in-house engine or is this? I think it's Unity, right?
It's Unity, but we made some custom tools for ourselves.
Okay.
But mostly Unity, yeah.
That's cool. What kind of tools did you guys make?
We made some importers, exporters that we're when we want to mess with database part, and we
Okay.
also created from scratch a new animation system.
Oh wow! Wait. So what was the reasoning behind that then?
What is the reasoning? I mean, I'm not the programmer myself, so I can't exactly answer that question. But this new animation system has better performance, and
Okay.
we can use it better for pixel art modding. Like because our characters has like 20 layers. Like hand is another layer, the arm is another layer, face is another layer, the head is another layer. So
Okay. That's
so
cool.
Unity's own animation system doesn't care about that at all. So
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
create something new.
Yeah. That's cool.
That was a good question. I was like,
yeah. I was
listening.
curious.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, this is
Yeah,
great.
that's the best question to ask to me. Probably our programmer would answer that better.
Yeah. It's probably had something to do with the fact that you use a bunch of layers for the character. I think you were pretty spot on.
Yeah, I think
That sounds right to me.
Yeah, lots of layers to the character. I didn't even know that, but that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so I have to repair this luggage. I use this, I guess. Let's see.
You have to. Well, actually, I won't even. I'll just.
all right.
I'll just let it happen.
All right. Let's see. Let's just go in here.
Yeah, there will be a green arrow on top of that table, so you will understand better in the
This
further
table?
builds. Yeah.
Oh, there'll be an
Ah.
arrow. Okay, yeah. That would make it easier.
You know what? You could. I don't want to tell you how to make your game,
No.
but you could like
Good.
throw some tools on there or something. Then it's less. I don't know.
That's true.
Abrasive. That might be interesting.
And then it's a tool then it's like, oh, tools.
Exactly.
Sounds cool. Yeah, it makes sense. Feel free to give any ideas that you have. By the way, I mean, I'm not offended at all.
Okay, cool. All right, we did it. Nice. You can craft anything there.
Yeah, you can craft a aircraft if you like.
Thanks. Give me my ticket. Uh, 2 eggs and butter. Cook me an omelet, then you can have your ticket. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Oh, take all. All right.
So what types of games you play normally?
I kind of play a little bit of everything. Right now, I've been playing a lot of Valorant, a lot of Fall Guys, and I did buy the Friends of Mineral Town remakes. I've been playing a little bit of that too.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Um, which is, I'm
You're
guessing,
a variety player.
I'm a variety player. Yes.
Variety streamer, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Have you?
I get.
Oh, sorry. Do you go first?
I was just gonna say I get bored of games really quick, so I tend to jump around a lot, and that's why I think I play so many different genres.
Burak, have you played Rayman 2?
Rayman 2? No.
Yeah. Okay. Dang.
I think I didn't play any
That
Rayman.
is shameful. You gotta stop what you're doing after this and go play Rayman 2. You're gonna be so inspired.
It's
gonna be like,
it's a
all right,
platformer. Yeah.
Yeah, scrap this. We gotta make a 3D platformer now.
Yeah. Yeah.
We made a 3D platformer, by the way, before. Our first game
really?
was a 3D platformer, but a puzzle platformer, not an action platformer, right? Like Rayman.
Oh, nice. What's it called? Can I buy it on somewhere?
Yeah,
I wanna play.
Monochroma. It's on Steam and Xbox.
Oh, cool. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, got the ticket now.
Yeah, Rayman, just a little bit of a joke because Offline Rocker watched me when I used to do Rayman 2 speedruns. And so yeah, he's always asking, when's Rayman? And he really likes Rayman.
It's a good game.
Yeah, it is a good game.
Yeah,
But
that's the problem.
unironically, it's actually a really
Yes,
good game.
it is a good game.
This is the problem with the ultra wide screen, by the way.
Yeah.
I see,
The
yeah.
background is doesn't fill the screen.
Yeah.
But functionally, it actually works perfectly fine other than that. So, but yeah, that's the big one that's got to get fixed. And then there's a smaller issue, which is just that the quest log shows up not in the fully on the right side. It shows up like where it would on a normal 16 by 9.
Yeah. Start with the basics. Okay. Okay, so that was the dream world, I
Yeah,
assume.
it's like a taste of the dream world.
Okay, cool. All right.
So you're working as a programmer, or you're studying?
Yeah. So I just graduated in May, and right now I'm working as a software engineer.
Oh, congrats, man.
Yeah,
Cool.
dude. Woo.
We need more software engineers everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't work on games, unfortunately. I do in free time, but
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. That's actually what I stream mostly.
Oh, okay.
I mostly do like programming streams.
Oh.
Yeah.
I really need to check you out. I really need to watch the stream.
Yeah, dude, hop in one time.
Yeah. Did you ever watch me program or mod Stardew Valley? For the randomizer?
Yeah. I did a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Although I don't exactly remember. I think did you make a randomizer at one point? Am I remembering that right?
that is you remember that right? Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that. That's cool.
Yeah. I needed a lot of help. Because I knew
It's
C++,
like-
C# is a little bit different, and also trying to remember things from school is like, oof.
Right. Yeah, you were a CS major while you were in school, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. I remember one time on stream you like showed this game you had made based off the banjo character. I forget his name.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
Banjo-Kazooie was the game, but yeah, it was Bottles.
Yes, that was it. Yeah, that was it.
That was my very first. Was that my very first? Or my second? That was like the first graphical game I ever made. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Made it in like an evening or like a few hours. It was really bad. Really bad.
Hey, it was good content though. I remember it was really funny.
It was funny, yeah.
Because it was just like Bottles PNGs and you just click on them or something.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
you moved him around the screen and he had to pick up bottles so that he could like bottles of water so he could
Oh yeah, there's like a thirst meter, right?
Or no, I was sorry, mushrooms. He was trying to get
Oh.
he was trying to get like psychedelic. It's like you try to collect as many mushrooms as you can, and you wanted to be on the peak of claps, but then you had water bottles to like calm back down, and the screen would like flicker different colors and stuff, and he would move
Oh
faster
my
and faster
God.
and faster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god,
remember.
I can't believe you remember
There.
that.
Okay, this scene works though.
Wow.
I guess it's just
That looks
the
great.
backgrounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like the water or the rain effect.
I
It's neat.
wonder. So I think the background for like the water behind might still also need to be fixed, Barack, though.
What do you think it should be fixed?
I will see in a sec. After you chat with Susie here, if you go north, I think we'll see that the
So-
background.
The chat meter here.
Yep.
So I can chat for longer or shorter.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the longer you chat,
The more friendship you get, but in
Right.
order to get friendship, there is a multiplier,
Okay.
and this multiplier changes with the interest you share with that guy.
okay.
And if you don't share any interest, it takes really a long time to increase your friendship with them.
Okay, interesting. So Susie and me aren't going to get along very much, basically.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be very hard for us to become friends.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, probably when you try to chat. I mean, but chatting is helpful to learn new recipes as well. So, not the only reason is to be friends with them.
Okay. And so, the times there, does that actually progress the clock that far forward?
Yeah.
It does? Okay, that's cool.
So can you go north?
Oh, yeah, can you go left and then
I was
north?
going to show something.
Yes.
By the way, you can run by if you press.
Shift.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, it does work. Okay, I assume because it was a background, it might have had an issue there, but you know what I mean. But because it does
Maybe
have
if
like
I go-
a parallax effect. But no, it looks good.
Ah, that works.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Talk to the homeless man.
Called her a man.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so I can back out of that. That's cool. All right, what am I doing? I'm going to Binder and Flare Co. at Jewel
Yeah.
Street.
Yes, you can
Okay.
hit M to check your map to see your location.
Ah,
Yeah,
Okay,
that's one
Jewel
of the
Street.
problems with the ultrawide monitor, when you open the map, it
Oh,
shows.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's some like weirdness
the-
on the left side. You can see like a copy that's grayed out
Oh,
of that.
yeah.
And then on the right side, it's a little more wonky, but
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
guessing that's. Well,
it's because
I
the
don't know why it's only on one
interactables,
side.
the interactables
Right,
are
it's
saying
like-
60x9, but the image got stretched
stretched.
to
Yeah,
your
something, whatever the ratio is for ultrawide. Yeah, that's cool. And not cool, but it's interesting.
yeah.
All right, so we need to go this way. Garrett Park, is that on here?
That's just a part of where you live, Oaks.
Okay.
Carrot Park is much larger.
Oh, seeing if I could read the signs.
Mmm.
That would be cool.
That would be nice.
a nice touch.
I like that. Lots of little interactable reading things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the college. We have a bar. Here we go. Question mark.
Hey, Flight Wizard. Yeah, I was also learning GitHub as well during that. Yeah.
Your hunger is too high? Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Well,
Yeah, you're too hungry.
okay, so I have to eat before I can do stuff? Is that what's going
Yeah,
on here?
if you drop below 20%, then you can't talk to people until you eat.
Okay, got it. Can I get something from this vending machine?
Yes, it's coffee, but it won't, it's for
Not
energy.
enough for hunger.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so then that means I need to go make an omelet.
Yes. Or you can go to Manny's Market next to your house, and there is some stuff you can buy as well. Yes, you need to make an
Oh,
omelet.
wait.
Sorry, I'm making
Or I
this
can
complicated.
Or I can get a hot dog.
Yeah.
Wait, can I?
They're very expensive, but you can.
Oh, these are like premium hot dogs?
Yeah.
Wait, can I actually afford it though? So I have 150.
Yep, it costs
20?
20. Yep.
Okay.
You can
That
afford
seems fine.
Yeah.
Let's see. F. Okay. Perfect. Damn, that door is going bonkers.
it. Yeah. Yeah, you know what that one, right, Burak?
Sorry, say it again.
The door for Bender and Flare spins when you
Yeah, it spins. It spins a bit
Yeah.
too much, I guess.
Pulling up the chat so I have context. If you guys.
Oh,
say
I'm
something.
sorry. Yeah, Flight Wizard just saying I was also learning version control, Git, and GitHub.
Ah. Cool.
Learned a lot for your mod. Yeah.
Oh, I see. You have to like clone it from GitHub or something. BF's innovative products have always attracted attention. Pickle flavored cat food. Nice. One with the flour. Okay. Okay. What time is it? 12. Let's just work for 2 hours. Okay. Oh, and I got paid. Okay.
Yeah. It's instantaneous.
Best shop in the world.
Except it's $5 an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, but you just teleport in time, so that's pretty good.
That's true. That's true. Would you want to have a job like that where you teleport, like in real life? If you had a job where you get paid $5 an hour and it just pass the time immediately, because I wouldn't.
No, I don't think I would, because then you'd waste so much time.
Yeah, you'd waste your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah.
If it was like, actually, I don't think that would be worth it in any circumstances, no matter the money.
Yeah, I agree. But
unless it was like $1 million, then you just skip an hour a day. And you're
well,
like, you're
yeah,
good.
never mind. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Any reasonable circumstance, I feel like it's.
Yeah, any realistic.
Yeah, because even when you're working, you still like. I mean, hopefully, it depends on everyone's job, but like most people, you still like you're interacting with people and like it's part of your life experience, and hopefully a good one. For me, it's good.
Right.
It's streaming, and while I'm doing this is part of it too now, but I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, I enjoy what I'm doing as well.
Different genres of underground literature. El Dorado. Okay.
So would you like to, since you have a software job right now, would you like to do game development or whatever as a job at some point? Or no?
Yeah, for sure. That's the ultimate goal.
Okay.
In fact, I just started to like research and like build a portfolio because I'm trying to like apply to some master's programs where there's like that's the focus.
Oh, okay, cool, nice.
So hopefully in a year that's what I'll be doing, and then after that, hopefully game industry. But you know,
would you
we'll see.
would you be the one person that works on a game for a company, or would you want to be like the one making a game, like more indie?
So like obviously there's ups and downs and like perks to both
huge,
of those.
Huge ones, yes.
Yeah, but so I think ideally what I would want to do is like work AAA for X amount of years, save money.
Yep.
And then once I have some substantial savings, then try to do the indie thing and see if it works out.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So you would like to, but it is like obviously something you wouldn't want to do now. That'd be scary. Like know all the money you have scraping the bottom of the barrel for.
Yeah, it's a huge risk.
A huge risk. Yeah, I know.
And it's like the game market right now is so, it's not easy to make. Like even if you make a good game, getting noticed is extremely hard.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, but if I had money and like saved up and I was in like a position to take that risk, I would totally do it.
You would totally just do it right now. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
But I have to. I don't want to haphazardly jump into something.
Yeah, yeah.
It makes sense. Yeah.
That's the way I see it, at least.
Yeah, it's a responsible way to go. I mean, you're doing exactly what I was thinking when I was in college too, and then Twitch happened, but.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna be a software developer, computer science major, and then I wanted.
How long it's been you graduated from? Sushi?
Like 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah, I didn't graduate though.
No. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Lots of credits or
yeah,
you
lots
just
of credits. Yeah, I finished all of my generals. I was a decent way through my programming courses as well.
I see.
Yeah. But I had a really dumb thing that happened, which I won't get onto on the stream, but basically it like caused me to not be able to go to the school for a year. So I was like, well, I guess I couldn't take the class I need to progress for a year. So then I was like, well, I just have to wait a year. And then so during my year of waiting, I was streaming more. And at this point, I'd already been streaming daily for over a year before this even happened. And then I streamed another day or another year straight every day. And it was doing really successful. It was like doing really good. So I decided to just keep streaming instead of going back to college at that point.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Great.
Yeah. was like, I'll just ride this for now and then I can go back. And I didn't have any debt or anything, so I didn't feel like it was horribly irresponsible. You know, it's one thing if you have debt. I would have definitely just like I have to finish this right now so I can start making some moolah.
Would you do things differently? Like, I mean, if you go back?
No.
No? Right.
No, yeah, I think I actually made the right choice. And even saying that, I think back then I would have expected that my stream be at a completely different place. Like back when I decided to not go back to college, I was getting like 400 viewers every stream and making way more than I do now. And even then it was kind of like on the cusp. I was like, well, no, I should, you know, stay in school. Maybe it was a very close call, and now I'm doing not as good, and I still don't regret it because
Yeah.
I just really love it, and the experiences I've been able to have. Like I was able to travel like go live on the other side of the country with another streamer, and I wouldn't be able to do that if I mean, I'd be in Minnesota right now. I moved to I moved to Virginia on a whim because I didn't have to go back. I wasn't going back to college and live with a streamer, and we had amazing experiences. And then when he had to go back home because his mom had cancer, then I on a whim moved to Seattle to live with Dan's Gaming, Bacon Donut. I took Giant Waffles' bedroom and because he had left, and yeah, that was a huge opportunity that never would have happened if I was in school. Of course, you can always say the other side of it is you would have had opportunities on, you know, the other way around as well, which you don't know about.
You never
just
know.
never know.
Yeah.
But it was all I can say is that I really have enjoyed my life thus far and I've liked the way it's worked out. Yeah.
I mean, almost 7 years daily streaming. That's I don't understand how you do that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand it neither. How?
Because
That's
like
crazy.
I don't know. It's like no matter what happens, like you just do it. That's pretty I don't know. I think it's really impressive.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
And it's just cool.
Yeah, it's like a cool little thing. It's like, oh.
Who's
So
like?
don't,
I mean,
don't you want to take a holiday, or I mean, you want to?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I
Well,
just stream on the holiday, you know? Like I went to Cozumel, Mexico for a week, and two of the streams, I distinctly remember two of those streams in Cozumel, Mexico. I was just laying on the beach and I was like, "Oh, I guess I should stream." I pulled out my phone and I just, you know, turned on the camera and I was streaming, and I was like, "Hey guys, I'm just chilling here on the beach." Eating some
I see.
food. You see what I mean?
You're not playing any
Wait.
game. But,
Yeah, I'm not playing
you're
any game. I was just
showing what you're doing at that point. Okay,
Yeah,
that's cool. Then.
yes.
Yeah.
have you
That's-
ever
that's
had any
doable.
like any super close calls where like almost weren't able to stream?
Yes.
What did you do? Like,
Well, one of the times we were on vacation, so I was at a log cabin, and there was Wi-Fi, but it just went out completely, and it was like, oh, it's not coming back for like I don't know how long, maybe a week. And they're like, oh my god, and it was
Oh,
10 p.m. at
no.
night. We had to go live within the next like hour and a half, and the nearest town was around half hour away. So I was like, all right, Dad, right now, me, you, laptop, getting in the car, we're gonna drive to McDonald's. It's like half an hour away. And we drove there, and we got when we got there, I turned on the Wi-Fi, started stream, and we went through drive-through. We got an ice cream cone, and we played Agar AO. If you guys have played that, if you remember that game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Agareo, yeah.
Yeah. So that was a stream. And those are memorable streams too. So it actually kind of adds something to the daily that I wasn't expecting. Like when I look back at it and we look at the clips of it, it's like, oh wow, that was quite the stream.
What was the shortest stream you had because of that?
Half hour is
how far?
is the very, very, very bare bones minimum. Yeah. But I try to
Okay.
average around. I will say I was trying to average 6 hours every single day. So if I did half hour or an hour stream one day, I try to do 10 or 11 the next.
Hmm.
Oh shoot, I have a call. Give me 1 sec, guys.
Okay. All right, so I've got to collect So this is like, so in the dream world, this is like where all the farming and stuff takes place, from what I
Yeah.
understand. Okay, that's pretty.
It's your workshop and your farm and your whatever you want to craft and build.
Okay. Oh, who's this guy?
It's not interactive at the moment. He's
Okay.
sleeping, and maybe someday we will turn him into something.
All right,
Okay, cool.
I'm back.
I like the animation on him. It looks cool.
It does, yeah.
Thanks.
Like I kind of like how it's I don't know how to describe it. It looks very hand drawn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's very neat.
It's like cell animation.
Yes, exactly. It looks. I like that. So one thing I'm thinking is I don't know how many of these things I've collected, and
You're collecting the wrong things. You need some
Yes.
more tweaks, like the
Okay.
bush kind of things. Yeah, that one. No, these are the grass.
Pebbles.
Oh, these
twigs.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so now I need twigs.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone has said this, but it would be cool and nice if there was counters for them, like 1 out of 5. You know how like in MMO,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like go get X things,
Yeah.
and yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure. I'm
No
sure
one's
that's
mentioned
something
that
you've
yet.
thought about. Oh, really?
No, not that I've heard none of people mention that actually.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can just look in the hotbar, but okay, let's give that. Secret of the Hoe. All right. Okay. So I need to plant. Okay, these are the adder seeds. All right. Now, can I plant these anywhere, or do they have to be in a
Yes,
certain
but I recommend
spot?
close to where you
Spawned?
yeah, like at the bottom of this hill is nice.
Okay.
And in the next build it'll show you where it's placing it, I believe as well. So you like clearly see where it's gonna be placed.
Got it. Wait, how did I get that? What was that menu? Oh, is this a crafting bench?
The
Or what's going
the
on here?
Altier C that you placed is the crafting bench.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I need 2 more, or I need 1 more stick. All right, sweet. Okay. So do I have to plant the carrot seeds in a certain spot then?
Oh, you have to use your hoe.
Wherever you
Got
like.
it. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, so but now I need to collect these so they have to grow. So I'm assuming I can't do anything else yet.
Right. You have
Unless
to wait
there's-
a little bit of time. Yeah.
Okay.
You can actually, you can go in the. Well, actually, you should probably just spend your time in here. But yeah, you can actually leave early by going back to the bed. But I suggest you just collect stuff in here.
Okay.
Can he make? You should be able to make some other tools as well, like a scythe.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
She mentioned the scythe. Let's see. What do we need? Okay. Yeah, we just need 2 more sticks. So.
Also, a chest you can make as well.
All right. What is the chest? 5, 6, and 10 of that thing. Yeah, 10. I think that's this. Can I use a scythe?
Hey.
Alright, so now I need 10 of these. So what were your guys' like biggest inspirations for this game?
That's all Burak, because I just community manager stepped in like a month ago, so I only things I know
right,
is
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
that Burak's told me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I played like a lot of Sims back in the beginning of 2000. Like there were Sims 2 back then, I guess,
Right.
and I played a lot of Stardew Valley as well, which is I think pretty obvious when you look at it.
Yes. Yes. I assume there was definitely like Harvest Moon or Stardew
Yeah,
influences here.
Harvest Moon, I didn't have chance to play. I watched the videos of Harvest Moon, but I didn't have a Nintendo at any point in my life.
Mhm.
So I'm more like a PC guy.
Okay. So Stardew then.
Yeah,
Cool.
Graveyard Keeper I played, if you know that one.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I've never played it though. Oh, I only got 4. Oh, did I pull the 1 too early? I think I did. Oh no.
Wait, what?
You're
Well,
missing one carrot, or
I'm missing a carrot. I thought I pulled 5, but maybe one of them wasn't grown yet,
That's my.
and so it just like canceled it.
No, it shouldn't do that. This is
No?
new.
yeah, this is new. So what can you do this? Maybe can you go around it a little bit? Maybe you will.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there it
Oh,
is.
there it is. Yeah.
Wait, what? What?
It's
Okay.
hidden.
I guess I just didn't pick it up. Okay, cool. Interesting.
I was just say if you don't have 5 carrots, that's not good because the quest is
Yeah,
locked by those carrots.
Yeah, then you're just hard stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Is there? Okay, there's no map. Probably these. Search for the rocks. Okay. Smash them and collect the remium ores. Now, how do I smash these without a hammer? Do I have to make it
You need a
hammer?
pickaxe.
Oh, okay. And I can make that with. Okay, I just need some rocks. All right, cool. I kind of like that I already feel like a progression system, and like the game has only barely started.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool.
Which aspects of the progression system you picking up on, like the
Well,
Or-
just like getting
ores?
new tools and like get these materials, get new tools.
yeah.
Trade these ores for new tools. Oh, I guess
Oh.
the night is over.
And now you're awake.
Interesting. Okay.
You'll find that lots of times it'll just like you'll all of a sudden just be like, oh, you're awake now, and you'll be in the middle of something.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, okay, now one more day in the real world, and then I can go back and finish what I started in the dream world. But
Mhm.
that happens every night, so it's kind of like never.
I kind of like that it's like it interrupts what you're doing though, because it's like very similar to a real dream where
That's
it's,
yeah,
you wake
I
up
agree.
in the
Yeah,
middle.
yeah.
So I like
You can
that.
continue the dream, which is pretty rare in real
Oh,
life.
that's true. That's true. You continue it.
All right. So let's see. I don't remember what I was doing last time in the day world. don't-
Well, you might have finished the quest for starting
I
to
did.
work. So, now you would just want to play the game, so you can increase some interest. You can explore around, and talk to
Okay.
different people. By chatting with people, you learn recipes. By increasing interest, by like leveling up your interest, you can become friends with people, and they have quest lines.
Okay. Cool. So do the day world and the dream world, is there any crossover between the two? Like
Tons.
if I so stuff I get in the day world, can that be transferred to the night world or vice versa? Or is there any sort of
Materially, no, but tons of things, like there's things that are affected. So for example, when you become friends with people, then they might have something that affects your dream world. Barak can talk a little bit more about that, but um, and vice versa in the dream world, as you progress through the dream world things and collect stuff, you'll be able to add things to your brain tree, which is basically like a talent tree or a personality tree, which decides if you're introvert, extrovert, and some other traits, and that stuff affects your real world.
gotcha?
Meaning, like, if you're introvert, you like. I think one of the first things is, introverts will increase their interest 50% faster. You know, it's like when you go to class here, which you have to interact with the door with the thing. So you were right there. You just had to press F on the door.
Ah, okay.
And it would increase faster if you're an introvert, or you could choose extrovert and you gain friendship faster instead.
Okay, I see.
But this is decided in the dream world, and you need to progress the dream world to be able to do to get those upgrades.
If you press J, you would see the.
Okay, that's what I was trying to do.
You will see the interest here and how much you increased coding now. Yeah, almost level 1, but just
Ah, I see.
below that.
Okay, and so these people are the people I have the modifiers with.
Yeah, they have coding interest, so you can befriend them easier if you have coding.
Got it.
And the 4 on the bottom row are people that dislike coding, and so
Right.
it'll be even harder to become friends with them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So if I just grind this,
Yeah, I would. Yeah, you do it one more time, and then you should be able to
I should level up. Yeah.
level that up. Yeah.
And so what do the skill levels? What does that get me?
That
Like-
skill level helps you become friends. Helps you become friends with other people more easily.
Oh, okay. So the higher coding level I have, the more easily I can befriend the people that have coding interests.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or
There are
multiple
some.
interests. Like if you're coding level 1 and fantasy level 1, and one of those people could also have both of those. You can
I
kind
see.
of you can double down.
Okay.
Also, there are
I
some
get it.
quests that you would unlock about that quest. I mean, about that interest type, and also you will start earning happiness when you max that interest, and you still try to raise.
Wait, so what'd you say? If you max it out, you can still
Af-
raise it? Is that what you
After
said?
maxing it out, when you make something that would give you of that interest, it gives you happiness instead.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, this
Yeah, that's a glitch there.
Okay. Wait, is there something if I keep going behind this road?
Yeah, it'll pass through.
Cool. Now, do these places close? Okay, no, I guess they don't.
Yeah, we don't have the schedule system implemented yet, so everywhere is open right now on this build.
Okay, gotcha.
Hopefully, we will see them closed at certain hours
Right.
within a few weeks, maybe.
Cool. What was? Let's see. Oh, can I go to these other places, or are these not in the demo?
You can go to the places where you see the names of
Okay.
Heaven Forest Park.
Now, if I stay up until,
I think you didn't use Metro yet.
oh, I have to use the metro to unlock that place.
No, I mean you can go by walking, but going with Metro is much easier. So it's on
Where's?
your left, I guess.
Ah,
That's it there, yeah.
can I? Is it?
Yep. Wait, you just had it open a second ago. Press
Oh, I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I gotcha. I thought I opened my map and I got confused.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So if I stay up all night, what happens?
Well, I mean nothing punishes you in the game very hardly. No hard punishment. But when your energy is too low, you start walking slowly, and
Okay.
you're not able to work, or you're not able to talk with other people. So, I mean, you understand that it's time to go to bed.
Gotcha. So if I don't sleep a lot, do my dreams get really messed up? And like,
Yeah, that's something we're thinking about, but
oh really?
currently no. Currently, what happens? Your dream world is your stress level. When you work a lot, for example, you accumulate lots of stress, and when you have high stress, you have less time in your dream world. So you try to spend, for example, 8 times for your sleep, but you dream for only 2 hours.
Okay. Uh-oh. I think I might be stuck.
What?
I don't think so. Could try to go right.
I can't go right.
No.
I can only go
Can you go
up
left?
and down. Oh, there we go.
Oh, what?
I got out.
What was that?
I'm not sure. I don't know if I could reproduce it.
Hmm.
So like, I can't go left right now,
Yeah.
which maybe that's intended. And now I teleported.
What just happened?
Wait a minute.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's something new to me.
Okay.
I've never seen that. That's so cool though. Well, now we know. Good to know.
Now you know. Yeah, I'm not sure. If I knew what I did, I would tell you, but I was just clicking left. It's all right. I'm happy to be an alpha tester here.
Well, thanks for that.
Phase shifting. What's up, Samif?
So I guess you have few time left to finish
Yeah.
demo, and
It-
it's the
It's
end of
probably
our.
gonna kick you out. Yeah, when you sleep, it'll probably, or well, let him sleep and then when he gets awake. I don't know. Let's find out. Oh yeah, it's gonna let him
Let's
do
see,
this
yeah.
first.
Let's see.
Yeah,
The
Habu's
furnace.
live, but he's doing he's actually doing the JoJo or the Junimo cart thing that we were talking about.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
see.
All right, so I guess I'll do this last thing, and then I'll let you guys get on to the next person.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
let's see here. Are these the right flowers?
Glitter
Yeah.
flower gel. It's
No,
they're
your flower are the
purple.
purple ones.
Yeah, purple.
You
Oh,
need,
you have one.
sight for them.
I do have one.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, you need a sight.
There we go.
And for the gel, you need 2. So in total, you
Okay,
need
so I
10
need
of
10.
those.
All right, and I guess I make them on this. Yes.
Exactly.
I like how it doesn't kick me out of the hold. Some games do that. It's very aggravating.
Yeah.
Craft one Remy more. All right. Well, I think my time is up. I don't want to.
Oh,
I don't want to
you're fine.
be
You're
here.
fine.
Thanks a lot for playing, though,
Yeah.
and give us your feedback.
Yeah.
What you think so far, and what can be improved, you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
Final takeaway.
Yeah.
I think so. I like the concept. I like the separation of the dream world and the overworld. I think it would be cool if there was more interaction between the two, and like,
Mhm.
so like the thing I mentioned. So say you're very stressed out and don't have a lot of friends, or like you're having a bad time in your day to day life. Then I think the dream world should kind of reflect that, and things should get a little bit crazier, and like vice versa. So if your life's going really well, your dream world should
Yeah.
I don't know, should reflect that somehow. I think that would be cool.
Even just visual differences
Exactly.
would be would be an interesting thing, like the color of the sky even or something. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
But yeah, I think it's cool. I like it.
Okay. Thanks a lot, and it was something in our mind that we should increase the relationship between the real world and dream world.
Yeah.
So I guess
I think you guys are right on there.
Yeah, it's a good point.
All right, cool. Well, thanks guys.
Okay,
All
thanks
right,
for having
thank you.
you here. I mean, thanks for being here.
Yeah, no problem. Take care.
So bye.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know we're still on the call. Yeah, bye. I'm gonna set up another one. Hey. Oh, what? Oh, that was weird. I'm dumb.
No,
Hey.
you're good.
I think I just saw you clutch Dynamo card.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. It was free. It was free. There was no issue whatsoever. It was. I had 7 lives left. I guarantee it.
Oh my god.
Do I have to put like ad in my title, or how am I doing?
Yeah, I think the one that I liked that someone did was just for stupid FTC bullshit, because technically you didn't like pay for the game, right? No one can pay for the
and
game
it's
yet.
not technically. I'm not getting paid for it either. So
Yeah, exactly. So I don't like ad. I don't like sponsored, because
So
else it
it's
sounds
not
as
an ad.
paid. I like hashtag review key works as well, I think.
review key.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to say alpha test next to it when I change it?
Yeah, it's alpha test. this is going to be like an internal alpha build that will have bugs.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, but it
So
has
do you know
more
any
stuff.
glitches yet?
Tons.
Is there money glitches? Can I get some money?
There's money abuse, but not
Oh,
to like
good.
the extreme, like, you know, let's just get unlimited money. It's not as broken as Stardew with the casino. Just kidding. Just joking. Okay. I have to add
Oh, I can't press.
I'll add the
Yeah.
designer as well because
Yeah, you're good.
I'm leaving him out here. I think it's gonna kick us from the call and make a new one, but okay.
All right, we're just gonna go with the title. Pre-alpha fun stream.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.